I'm a new mom myself, so I understand what's motivating these women. It's to ultimately be able to protect themselves and protect their families. My name is Pointer Baney, and I am the Managing Director of Government Affairs for the USCCA and Delta Defense. The Gallup poll was interesting. I think it really confirmed what we are seeing, what the USCCA is seeing across the country. We have over 10,000 certified instructors who are teaching classes daily across the country. And we have heard from our instructors, we've heard in classes that they are seeing a dramatic rise in women attending the classes, younger women, new moms. And I think it's no surprise that when women go and purchase a gun, they want to get training immediately. And so what the Gallup poll showed is really what we've seen reflected in our classes across the country, that there is a rise in women owning a firearm. I think crime is the primary motivator because ultimately we feel unsafe. And this is a direct result of many Biden-Harris policies, when we see a very porous border, when we see rising violent crime, when there's general instability in the economy, I think people are concerned. And so immediately you want to, again, think about your own personal safety, your own self-defense. And a firearm is one of the best tools out there in order to protect yourself and protect your family. Gallup specifically called out that there's a partisan divide. There was a slight decrease in Democrat men polled who are owning firearms. I think, unfortunately, what that speaks to is how partisan of an issue firearm ownership has become. The USCCA really believes that it shouldn't be a partisan political issue. It is enshrined in the Second Amendment, the founding document of the United States. Gun ownership really isn't something that should be partisan, yet it often is in political dialogue and conversations. And unfortunately, we've seen less and less Democrats, specifically at the federal level, willing to stand up for Second Amendment rights. And so I think that's now being reflected in the electorate. It's now being reflected in gun owners, that there's this quote unquote, political affiliation among Democrat men or Democrat independent men, Republican men, and gun ownership. I would suspect that we'll see some leveling off. Luckily, with the Trump administration coming in, I do think they're going to get a handle on violent crime. I do think they're going to close the porous southern border, and we're going to see less concerns around public safety, given the policies that the Trump administration is going to enact. So I can see gun sales, leveling off or perhaps even decreasing a little bit. But what typically won't happen is the decrease for training and education, because this is something that you consistently need to be doing, irrespective of if you just bought your first gun or you have many guns and you're a seasoned professional. You need to get to the range, you need to get to these courses to continue to hone your skills.